I want to introduce you to our guest, and the reason that I'm having him in during Advice Hour is because he's going to give us a little perspective on the 10 positive qualities that he's observed from young millionaires and 10 negative qualities on young millionaires. His name is Lee Hawkins. You can bring Lee in. And tonight at 9 o'clock on CNBC, Lee has produced, or are you hosting, Lee? He's hosting a special.
The producer is Jeff Pullman.
Okay, well, Jeff's not here, so it's all about you. It's called The New Black Overclass.
How you doing, Wendy?
How you doing?
All right, thanks for having me.
Nice to have you here.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about your special tonight. And
Okay.
what gives you credentials? Your background is Wall Street, yes?
Wall Street Journal reporter. 15 years as a financial industry covering corporations, publicly held corporations, including General Motors.
Good. Now, this is terrific. Tell us about your special tonight.
This is the new black overclass, NEWBOs. This is a term that I've coined. It's the young African Americans that are building businesses, brands, and wealth in the sports, media, and entertainment industry.
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams of the world. The people that are coming in here and taking ownership of their brands. And there are millions of African American young people that want careers in these industries. And if you're one of those people, you need to watch a special. We have LeBron James, Cash Money, Melody Hobson. We have Torrey Hunter, the Major League All-Star. And we're all talking about wealth in the context of race and class in America.
Now, what have you found to be, and I'm going to ask you this, actually, we're going to have two breaks together, so we'll go to your list in our next break. Let's talk about your background. So where are you from? Where'd you go to school?
I'm a native of Minneapolis, University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm a Badger, Big Ten.
Okay.
43,000 students.
Would you just get out of college? You're so bula.
You know, I clean up well, I guess.
Yeah, no, well, you look very youthful.
Thank you.
Are you married?
No, I'm single. I have a girlfriend, though.
Yes. How long have you been with her?
2 years.
All right. You want to get married one day?
We'll see. It's up to her.
Yeah.
She's running the show, right?
Yeah. Well, so they say. You know, women run the show, so they say.
I'll be lucky if she does.
Well, okay.
Marry me.
I want to talk about your beat with the Wall Street Journal. I'd love to talk with you just a bit about what's going on economically speaking, but most importantly, I want to get your 10 positive and 10 negative qualities of a young millionaire.
Yes.
Because there's got to be negative along with the positive.
Oh, there's a lot of it.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, I've spent the past 3 years, interviewing some of the wealthiest young African Americans in America, you know.
Are most of the young wealthy entertainers? I mean, are there any scientists and, you know, is it all about entertainment?
You know what? It's not all about entertainment, but the scientists, that's another story, and I'll do that story as well. But this story, the overclass phenomenon, people amassing wealth at a young age, right, at a fast pace, that's primarily in our community, sports and entertainment figures.
9 p.m. tonight on CNBC. His name is Lee Hawkins, and we've got another break with Lee after these messages. Remember, this is Advice Hour, but if you listen, you could walk away with something that would be helpful to you. So that's why I have you here during Advice Hour, Lee.
All right, I have some stats for you,
Okay.
too.
Oh, good. We love stats.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back. I was talking to Lee Hawkins behind the scenes. He has a book coming out in September. I told him, you'll come back to promote your book. Right now, it's important that we let everyone know that tonight on CNBC at 9 p.m., there is a special coming on TV. It's about NEWBOs, the new black overclass, the rise of America's new black overclass.
Right. Sports and entertainment.
Okay.
Basically, mogul Sean Combs, Jay-Z. We have Cash Money and Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
We have LeBron James.
Where are the women?
We have Melody Hobson.
Okay, very nice.
We have Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
We're talking a lot about about wealth. When you have the context of wealth, what do you do with it? What are the challenges within the context of being an African American?
Got you. All right. So now I want to hear your list. Everybody, listen closely. If you aspire to be, what are the 10 positive qualities of a young millionaire?
Relentlessly hardworking.
Okay.
That's also a negative quality because you can get so focused on your work that you lose sense of what's important. You know, I catch myself doing that sometimes. Yeah. Frugal. The positive thing is millionaires are frugal, and they have an air of humility. The negative is some of this ostentatious display of wealth. Negroidian expenditures. Right. And
yes,
that, with the NEWBOs, that can be a problem, and that can set you back.
Private plane for no reason.
Right.
Gotcha.
millionaires are they're consummate networkers. They're the best networkers.
Yeah.
Millionaires are streetwise. Okay.
Gotcha.
And when I say millionaires, I mean entrepreneurs. They're streetwise. They hustle for their money.
Yeah.
Okay. The negative aspect when I see a lot of the NEWBOs is they're not valuing education.
Okay.
They're thinking that they can just be hustlers and be moguls, but in education and finding a mentor,
right,
that stuff is important.
Okay.
Millionaires perform best when they're underestimated.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
And a lot of our NEWBOs are underestimated.
Yeah.
These are people, a lot of them came out of the single mother home. A lot of them came out of poverty and made something out of nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Collaborative and willing to do joint ventures. That's what millionaires do. A lot of the NEWBOs sometimes can be individualistic, right? And have the crabs in a barrel mentality.
Gotcha.
When we should be pooling our capital
and see what we can do bigger.
$4 billion came through the sports economy last year in the hands of young black men.
Yeah. How
many of us are pooling or are saying, "Hey, Jay-Z, let's do a venture"?
Okay, so let's all right, let's get off that because this is our last break, and I think that your list of the top earners in, what'd you say, behind the scenes?
NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball.
I don't know whether you said 10, but just give us some of those earners. You've got a nervous tick. You work all day, don't you? You squint your eyes and you squish your face.
Yeah, I'm a worker. Yeah. We need to work.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Lee is here.
Black athletes in the NBA, NFL, and Major League Baseball earned nearly $4 billion last year. Okay, the top 20 hip hop moguls, $503 million. When you combine that, that's $4.5 billion in the hands of young black men.
Yeah.
Okay, a few thousand of them. What are we doing with this opportunity? You're going to buy a Bentley, or are you going to put that into your child's education? What kind of social awareness? Are we taking stands on some of these issues? Are we being role models for the young people? When we get this right, that's the next frontier. We're going to have dozens of Magic Johnsons and Bob Johnsons and Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so what's your website?
blackoverclass.cnbc.com.
And his name is Lee Hawkins.
Tonight.
Brand new friend to the show.
All right,
Lee Hawkins.
thank you.
9 p.m. tonight on CNBC. I'm going to be watching.
All right. If you want to start a company in these industries, you have to watch this, because this is the side that people don't see. If do you own your syndication?
Just stay out of my business, okay? You just don't. No, believe me, I don't need to be on this show quite yet. I've got a lot of work to do on who Wendy and what Wendy does.
We'd love to have you, because we're all works in progress.
Yeah, no, absolutely. However, do you own CNBC?
No, I don't.
Well, come back and see me when you does.
Okay.
No, look, tonight at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Right? And his name is Lee Hawkins, Wall Street Journal / CNBC.
Yes.
All around nice guy.
Thank you.
And you'll come back when your book is about to come out as well, okay? I like talking to people like you.
Thank you. New York, I love you.
Well, you're on in more than just New York, so now.
America, I love you so much.
Take off your headphones.
All right.
So we can see you walk out. Oh, look, he's wearing a wedding ring, but it's on the wrong finger. Oh, and he's tripping over the cord. A mess. Goodbye, Lee. Nice to meet you. Oh, look at the women like vultures in the halls. Look at him go! Oh!
My name is Abraham Theodore Johnson, and I'm just trying to find out, how can I rebuke the devourer and have a closer walk with God? You have any advice?
No.
No.
He's in a